I don't think calling CM Punk a mentor goes far enough. He's really been a guide, a guru, and a friend to these two.
Well, you're not wrong, Saxton. I was skeptical of how valuable the influence of a guy like Punk could be, but you can't argue with the results.
These two have put Mutiny on pause, and Becky and Seth are on high alert. And here are the challengers, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins.
A mixed-gender tag title and a husband and wife tag team? It's easy to feel like these Unity titles were made for Seth and Becky.
Unfortunately, they forgot to put them on their wedding registry, so they're going to have to earn them in the ring, just like everyone else.
The Mr. and Mrs. look to make these belts his and hers right here.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch, and their opponents, Big Money Joe the Savage Montana and the Warrior Princess Suzuki.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it. Fought off with an elbow. Getting him right into the corner.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Ooh, talk about force. That'll give you whiplash. Oh, look at this. Well, Muay Thai training really showing off. Here.
The champ isn't backing off, bringing the lightning and thunder with every single strike.
Good night. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Saw it coming. It counters it. Wow.
Ooh. Series of jabs right to the jaw. Wind up.
Bang, what a hook.
Goes into the corner. Oh my gosh, what impact.
Straight into the pin. Two. Almost. 2.5.
This could be a tipping point in this match.
And he avoids what was coming.
With the lariat. Lands a timely reversal. Boom! What a forearm. Challenger's in a bad way.
Yeah, but you have to keep on battling for your team.
Stop. And here we go. Single leg crab.
Unmitigated. Gotta find a way out of the single leg Boston Crab. Oh, wow, look at this. Incredible effort to get out. Oh, big back fist connects.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
Legs caught.
Over the knee right to the face. Gets out of the way of that one.
Running knee lift.
Downward spiral.
Into the pin. Title on the line.
Oh.
And stopping the pin there.
You saw that one coming.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar gets... Up into the torture rack.
Feast your eyes. Perfect. Execution from the chair.
Not even a 2 count. What unbelievable power.
How?
Kicking out at 1 after that is unheard of.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed.
Up to the electric chair, down for the drop.
And there's the tag, Becky Lynch into the ring.
There's the tag.
Oof.
Oh, right to the jaw.
No, turn. This was all but over.
And a quick kick out.
What's it going to take to put this match? Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Got the armbar in deep.
Oh, nice way to get out. He's ready to show his opponent and the world what he's made of. And she just avoided some serious damage.
Oh, my God, to the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal. One step ahead there.
Oh, the spear.
Interceptor, boy.
Oh. Barely reaches her partner in time. Thanks for coming. The end of days. The champ might have just ended things right there.
Boom. Constant pressure being kept on Becky.
Becky's gonna have to endure this punishment.
Going right into the pin attempt.
2. Barely kicks out.
Somehow, some way, he is still in this. Rollins got out of the way.
Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Boom. Brutal knee to the side of the face.
Ooh. Kick. Nasty kick. Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
There's a forearm to the back of the neck. Ooh.
Struggling to find a base. Time could very well be running out.
Oh, man.
Kinshasa! Man! Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
Got it! And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Big Money Joe the Savage Montana, and the Warrior Princess Suzuki.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first became friends. We dominated the neighborhood kids in just about every game there was. Tag, hide and seek, kickball, you name it. Until the Andersons moved in. 5 kids, all super athletic beyond their years. They took over. But you didn't get discouraged. And before you know it, we were beating the Andersons' strong and agile butts.
And the Andersons are Mutiny in this analogy?
Yes. It's why I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take them down.
You're right. We can't let this stop our momentum.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.
This is your chance to shine. How about this live event match?
The following contest is a tables match. Making her way to the ring, from every man's nightmare, the Warrior Princess, Suzuki. And her opponent, from Richmond, Virginia, Danielle Wallace. Here is your winner, the Warrior Princess, Suzuki.
I have to say, it's nice to have someone else around here who's still taking the threat of mutiny seriously.
Yeah, do people think just because we took on Seth and Becky that the issue with mutiny is over?
I think they're too afraid to admit they're staring into a brewing storm. But that's where things stand. Nothing I can do.
So we wait while NXT plans? Come on, Aldis. I thought you were the GM.
I am, but my options are limited on what I can actually do. The board is sitting on their hands, which means they're sitting on mine too.
I didn't show up here to walk down memory lane with an old friend. We need to be proactive. Is everybody just waiting around to get attacked?
And hoping it won't happen to them. It's been a while since the initial invasion. People are starting to get complacent, I guess.
Where's a mutiny invasion when you need one? Those initial mass attacks really lit a fire under the roster.
Exactly.
Do you know what happened to that masked mutiny used during those first attacks?
It's sitting in my desk drawer. Why?
No reason. Listen, I've got something I need to do, but let's talk later.
Sounds good. Keep fighting the good fight.
Oh, I will.
Zoe Stark looks to make a statement here on SmackDown tonight.
From behind!
Looks like Mutiny's making a statement of their own.
Once again, Mutiny's surprise attacks are back, and tonight at SmackDown's own Zoe Stark, who's caught in the crossfire.
This is really upsetting, guys. Every time we think the dust is settled, Mutiny strikes again.
Mutiny thrives on this kind of disruption. It's their way of keeping everyone off balance. The question is, who's going to step up and stop them? Ow. Oh, nothing but cold, hard concrete underneath these competitors now.
Yeah, one nasty fall could be all it takes to change the complexion of this match. Oh, unloaded.
Ooh. Rolling elbow right on the mark.
Followed by a forearm smash.
Clothesline!
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Come on, I think a point has been made in this one. This is not the place anyone should be in now.
Too late, Byron. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Oh, shoulder breaker.
That is gonna hurt.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. She saw that coming. Sliding out of danger there.
Whoa, wow, lights out.
This isn't an area for matches. It's for cars and emergency vehicles. Get out of there.
Saxton, you're wasting your time. These superstars don't care where this fight takes them. We've already seen a few blows land above the neck.
Forearm smash after the stops.
Gets clobbered with the axe handle.
Zoe moves out of the way.
Superman punch!
You could get hit by a car in the parking lot. Or you could take the initiative and throw someone else.
Zoe Stark, C360 connects.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
Oh, she retaliates.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism. I knew they didn't like each other, but I didn't think they'd turn this into a parking lot brawl.
Man, strikes.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash.
She's climbing to a new frontier here.
On top of the ladder now. What the heck does she plan to do up there?
Climbing up to the top of the ambulance. No good can come from this.
She made it to the top. Now what? Someone may need to call emergency services.
Now she's up that ladder on the roof of the ambulance.
Knee right to the face. You gotta be kidding me.
Don't do this.
Oh my God.
No, 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 no.
Big splash. Took a gamble and it paid off. Soaring off the top of that ambulance.
On top of the ladder now. What the heck does she plan to do up there?
Now she's up that ladder on the roof of the ambulance.
Oh, this is one precarious situation up on that ambulance.
Just shows you the lengths these superstars are willing to go to.
Throwing down punches and counters out.
These two showing how well they know each other.
Going up, uh-oh.
But right hands create separation and an escape. We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
I knew this match could end up anywhere, but I was not expecting that.
Up across the shoulders. Down and out.
Nothing but devastating damage can happen up there. Cool.
And now it looks like they're done.
Did you see what happened earlier tonight? These random masked mutiny attacks starting up again. It's unexpected.
I did see it. Firsthand, actually.
What aren't you telling me?
That it was me. I attacked Zoe Stark under the mask. Think about it. A new mutiny attack reinvigorated and united the roster. And Mutiny can't deny this one without looking like they're too scared to take credit. It's foolproof.
Nothing is ever foolproof. But it is clever. And dangerous.
You know what? I got a taste of calling the shots when we went after the Unity titles, and it worked. I wasn't gonna sit back and be on the defensive anymore.
Maybe you have a point.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to stoop to their level and stir up trouble just for the fun of it. But sometimes you have to embrace the chaos to be heard. And that's what I'm doing here.
Just make sure you don't get caught if you do it again. And you should definitely do it again.
I plan to.
Liv Morgan looks ready for action.
Look out!
It's that Mutiny masked attacker.
Into the steel steps.
I can't believe Mutiny's struck again.
This is becoming a terrifying trend. Mutiny isn't just making statements, they're declaring war on everyone.
Terrifying is right. If they're bold enough to attack Liv Morgan like this, who's to say any of us are safe?
Oh, no one's worried about you getting taken out, Saxton, but you're right about one thing. These mutiny attacks will keep coming unless someone courageously steps up to stop them.
Evasive maneuvering there.
Oh, man, face buster. No telling what you'll find under the ring here.
Shades of the old EC dub as a candlestick is introduced to the proceedings.
Running knee lift.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Oh, God, face first. Morgan on the receiving end.
And Morgan saves herself.
Coming back from the outside now. Boom! Read that one. Kick gets caught.
These two have learned each other so well.
Oh, the moonsault connects. And she's returning fire.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
And stays one step ahead. Downward spiral.
Knee strike to the back.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Oh, Liv got caught with a reversal.
Good golly, what a knee.
She goes back into the ring.
Kinshasa! Oh, man!
Morgan is completely out of it.
She's struggling and looking like an easy target. And that will do it. Not getting up from that one, so it's called.
Where'd you come from?
I've been standing right here staring at my phone.
Sorry, I'm a little on edge. These attacks, they're relentless. I've been patrolling backstage non-stop.
Well, at least the roster has come together, right? Wasn't that what we were hoping for?
Yes, that is nice. But honestly, I haven't had a full night's sleep since this started. It's taking a toll. They even broke into my office and stole back that mutiny mask. If they can get in there, they can get in anywhere.
Relax. I've got a match in a couple days with a member of the mutiny crew down at NXT. I'll look around. Maybe I can even steal the mask back.
You're going to NXT? Alone? The way things are escalating, I wouldn't put it past that masked attacker to target you, especially on their turf.
Thanks for the concern, but we need to show we're not intimidated. Besides, I have a feeling I'll be okay.
All the same, judging by what I'm hearing, it won't be hard to find some support I can send with you. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks. I'm sure this lone attacker will definitely stay away if I've got some extra muscle behind me.
Yeah, but that's what's bothering me. The whole lone attacker thing? Ever since they announced themselves, they've been striking in packs.
Maybe they've changed their tactics.
Maybe, but something feels off. Like a piece is missing. And I'm going to find it.
Let me know if you find anything.
I will. Good luck in your match.
And here's our superstar from SmackDown, and she didn't come alone.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from every man's nightmare, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Warrior Princess, Suzuki.
Walking into Mutiny's den with this level of backup sends a clear message.
Yeah, that message might just be, I'm extremely reckless. She just brought more chum to the feeding frenzy.
Let's see if her daring strategy turns the tide, or if she's ventured too far into hostile waters.
Gigi Dolan ready for a fight.
As always.
And her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
A woman who began her wrestling career at the age of 17 years old.
And she's one of the youngest female competitors in WWE, but already has a veteran's mindset.
One thing is very clear as this match gets underway. The SmackDown roster is coming together in a show of solidarity against Mutiny's mass attacks.
Exactly, Michael. Every underhanded move by Mutiny is only strengthening the resolve of these superstars. They're more united than ever.
There might only be one competitor in the ring, but it's kind of like all of SmackDown is throwing the punches. This alliance might finally give Mutiny a run for their money.
Ooh. Big move followed up with a pin attempt.
Clearly not enough damage done.
That can make an opening for her.
Using the ropes. Springboard roundhouse. Good night. And a stop to the gut, too.
The vicious streak of Dolan's being put to the test there.
This early in the match, she's got nothing to worry about.
She gets around the attack. Savage knee to the face.
Oh! Now Dolan can't stop this momentum.
Gigi has to turn this around, and quick. Oh!
Kinshasa! Man! Dolan is absolutely laid out.
2, 3, no! A 2 count!
It was almost all over. Almost a 3 count.
Yeah, talk about a close call.
You got to give a lot of credit here, withstanding what has taken out many other competitors. And the manager is searching under the ring. She could up on the top. Off the mark. Running knee lift.
Good decision by the ref. Clearing the ring like that.
Oh, look at these kicks.
Oh.
Rights and left. Now check this out. Crucifix applied. This could be
Big combination. No, a 2 count.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. She has no idea where she is right now, and it is about to get worse. Oh, missed connection.
Dolan finding an opening.
She's doing what she can to halter the beatdown.
Could be what Gigi needed to ignite a rally.
Oh, shoulder breaker.
That is gonna hurt.
Just dropped her like she was nothing.
Oh.
And the knee.
Oh, the elbow connects. She's starting to feel the effects of that offense. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Perched on the shoulders.
Oh!
Feast your eyes. Can it be capitalized
Here's
on?
the pin. What a performance and what a win.
Here is your winner, the Warrior Princess, Suzuki.
We might be at NXT, but everything's coming up smack.
Over the past few weeks, we've witnessed a series of unsettling attacks, but tonight, we may finally have a breakthrough. Nick, can you confirm the rumors that new evidence has emerged regarding the identity of the masked attacker?
I can. After a comprehensive search here at SmackDown tonight, we've made a significant discovery. The mutiny mask used in the attacks was found inside one of our locker rooms. That's right. These atrocities were perpetrated by a SmackDown superstar, someone we considered one of our own.
Are you able to reveal the name of the superstar you believe carried out these attacks?
Yes. It pains me to say this because of the trust I had in this woman, but it appears that our masked attacker is none other than Naomi.
You're saying that Naomi has been a double agent for Mutiny?
Sadly, it is unquestionably so.
Stunning information that I'm sure will send shockwaves through the WWE universe. Thank you, Nick.
That was an unexpected turn of events.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. The mask was in my locker, not Naomi's.
Well, here's the thing. When I heard Aldous was on a locker hunt, I panicked. I couldn't let you get caught, so I grabbed the mask from your bag and I ditched it. I don't know how it ended up in Naomi's locker, though.
Whatever happened, Naomi got caught in the crossfire. And the only people who know she's innocent are her and the two of us.
Sure, but I have a feeling Naomi's gonna end up joining Mutiny anyway. She might as well at this point. Once again, Mutiny gets stronger. Unless you want to try to convince her she's not alone.
I can't just watch Naomi go down for something she didn't do. It's not right. I'm not stupid enough to come completely clean, but I can at least give her some support.
Bold move. Let's see how this plays out.
And here's the duo battling against accusations tonight.
Here comes Liv Morgan.
Representing the Judgment Day. From Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan!
Without question, a true fighter in the women's division.
Made a comeback from injury, succeeded when people thought she would fail.
One of the top names in women's independent. The ring is charged tonight. The accusations against Naomi have sparked intense emotions.
That's right, Saxton. What was once a united front is now splintered, with questions over Naomi's guilt right at the center.
As they square off, all eyes are on the ring, hoping that this battle will not be just for pride or retribution, but to help discover the truth.
Boom! Vicious headbutt.
Ooh. Boom! Head kick. Oh, God. Beautiful senton.
Naomi is locked in on her opponent now. This beating is
ducking out of the way, roll up, going for the win. No, a kick out.
Yeah, far too early for her to expect anything else.
Boom! Ooh! Great athleticism.
Drop kick. Leg drop. And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
Yeah, Morgan is having trouble fighting back. Opportunity now for Morgan to capture some momentum.
That could be the spark Liv was looking for.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off. Morgan timed that one well.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth.
She countered that into her own offense.
Rear view by Naomi.
Pivotal pin. Liv might be done here.
Oh, no, that's more than incidental contact.
Oh, and she had Naomi's number.
Full speed into the running sit-out jawbreaker. Uh-oh.
Counter from Stark.
In the corner now. She doesn't want to stay there.
Enziguri out of the corner. Oh, ouch. Oh.
In off the tag.
Man. And retaliates with a counter.
Clothesline stops that move in its tracks.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Spiking DDT.
Off the rope. Oh, strong impact.
She makes the tag.
Did you hear that impact? Big punch. Ouch.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
A gnarly landing. That's why you can't get caught up in the heat of the moment.
An all-around bad decision.
Rey Mysterio's in some serious trouble.
And Mysterio needs to fight back. Here goes all our notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose.
Rolling elbow. Woo-wee.
We're getting up close. Look at this intense build.
Everything ringside has potential to do some serious injury.
Goodness, brutal back fist finds the mark.
She's making her way to the top turnbuckle. She made flying all the way down to the floor.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price with that impact on the outside.
Foot just stomping down. Throws her back in from ringside. Misses the target.
Fireman's carry position across the shoulders.
Nice rolling.
Oh, shoulders down. She might have her.
And she kicks out right away.
Amazing. Up into the torture rack. That's it. Stark is out.
Shoulders down. She kicks out. I don't believe it.
How close was that?
That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for her.
Big
I think that's all she wrote.
Precision offense into the pin. This could be it. Comes out on top in this tag team match.
Here are your winners, Naomi and...
Remind me to never get on your bad side around Halloween.
Yeah, you had both sides fooled with that mask. Reviving the concern about mutiny just when everyone was getting complacent? You shook things up.
Actions speak louder than words, especially from a masked attacker. And we needed to bring people around to our side.
And you did. Even when things went off the rails with Naomi, you pivoted. Seems like most people are willing to accept that neither of you are involved, and it was mutiny all along.
And Naomi probably feels like she owes you one for having her back.
I might be the only one in WWE who knows for sure that she's innocent. Well, us three, I guess.
Our lips are sealed.
Yes, they are.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this Mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bayley hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bayley. And their opponents, the Warrior Princess, Suzuki, and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Leg sweep. Nicely done. Look at this. Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the spine. Oh. Hitting. Uh-oh. Beautiful. Neckbreaker after the float over. That was pretty. Boom. Boom. Takedown. Oh, helicopter spin. This is ridiculous. This is insulting. This is entertaining. Just shows you how little the challenger thinks of the champion. Targeting the chest. Very effective.
Quick pin. Championship on the line. Kicks out.
Maybe she knew that wasn't going to put her away, but it definitely kept her down for a beat.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Boom.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Oh, my gosh. Terminating knee smash. Oof. Double axe handle smash. Ooh! Hard right hand. What are we going to see here? Uh-oh! Spiking DDT. Oh, what a double axe handle.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor. She's looking to go top rope here.
From way up, measured knee drop. Oh, man, just a multitude of strikes. Wow.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
Ooh, just relentless. That was a furious assault from the champion. Each blow coming in harder than the last.
Running knee lift.
Why are they coming over here?
Lots of space and concrete, that's why.
And King had no reflexes to answer for that. And heading up top.
Perched up top.
Good Lord, taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense.
From the top. Oh, my!
Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Oh, that's going to sting your back.
Ooh, he fends that off.
She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out.
Caught with the knee. Makes the tag.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog.
Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag. We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn. Wait, what? Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, Thanks, Paul. We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. Who do you think put the Mutiny mask in Naomi's locker, huh? You thought it just magically transported its way from the trash can? It was me, you simpletons. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space, because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately. But maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, Uce. How you holding up after Punk's backstab?
Just keeping my head down and my fists ready. Planning the next punch. It's chaos out there.
Chaos? Bro, it's a straight-up betrayal. And I'm not even talking about Punk. Everyone around here is just kicking back, watching Mutiny rip through this place. Like, where's the loyalty?
I hear that. It'd be nice if a few more of our heavy hitters were taking a stand.
You talking about someone like Roman? He always thinks these squabbles are beneath him. But it's not as bad as Triple H and the higher-ups giving Mutiny a free pass. Now that's messed up.
Well, if anyone might have a certain high-ranking member of the board on speed dial, it'd be you.
Try. Man, Barack's caught up in that Hollywood glam. Can't see past the box office. He's been wearing a suit too long. We see Mutiny's tearing down WWE, and he sees ratings and dollar signs.
No big deal. We're built for this fight. We just gotta be ready to throw down.
Yeet. Look, Oos, if you want me, I'm all in for being a part of Team WWE at Survivor Series. I'll do whatever it takes to stop Mutiny in their tracks.
We need all the help we can get. I'm thinking we can get you and Jimmy on board. Have you been in touch with him lately?
It's just... with Jimmy, man, it's complicated. We ain't been right for a minute. You sure you need me to do that?
Families are complicated. Let me think about it and weigh my options. I'll get back to you if it's the right move.
Yeet.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents, it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life. I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
That's a strong argument, Drew. But Punk has a lot of enemies, and there's a long line of people in WWE who want a piece of him. Let me talk to everyone who wants in, and we'll make a decision.
Talk to whoever you want, but you best make the call soon.
Hey, we haven't had the chance to talk since everything happened with Punk. What a shame. If only Becky and I had won those Unity titles from you.
What difference would that have made?
Punk would have been too scared of us to make that kind of move, and WWE would be in a much better position right now.
Punk made that move because he was scared of me and my partner. You know, the team that beat you and your better half.
Okay, look, we're on the same side here. And we're playing checkers while Punk is playing chess. Not to mention rewriting history. He just proclaimed Big E as the first NXT champion, inspiration to current champ Trick Williams and the real architect of NXT.
Wait, Big E's with Mutiny now?
No, Punk's just using his name to rile me up. First NXT champion, that's me. And architect of NXT, Punk is slapping my legacy in the face.
So, this is about your pride getting hurt. And I thought you were actually here to fight for WWE, not just patch up your bruised ego.
Why can't it be both? I'll tell you what, I'm heading to NXT to put on a show and remind everyone who laid the first brick. We need that kind of fire and history in our corner at Survivor Series. I've got the plan and the passion. Let me bring that fight to the best of 3 series.
You want in on Survivor Series? How do I know you'll still be committed after you've gone and made your point at NXT?
Because I had an issue with Punk long before all this. I won't get tired of fighting him anytime soon. And I might be fighting my battles, but I'll also be winning us the war. So what do you say?
I hear you, Seth, but I need to weigh all our options. I'll get back to you.
Don't take too long. Every day that passes is another day Punk has the upper hand. We need to strike fast. I refuse to sit on the sidelines when my legacy's at stake.
Understood.
I've been thinking, Oos. If reaching out to Jimmy will help, I'll do it. You were right. This is too important to let anything stand in the way.
Appreciate that, Jay. Actually, that might be exactly what we need. The two of you together could turn the tide for Team WWE. Let's get them on board.
Yeet. Let's show Munity what real unity looks like.
What do you want, Oos? Because whatever it is, I don't have time for it.
Look, man. I just want to talk. That's all.
Talk? Bro, after everything that's gone down between us, you really think we still got things to hash out?
Listen, it's about mutiny, man. They're tearing this place apart. We can't just sit back and watch.
Then why don't you go chat up the Rock? Final boss can be that final hero.
I tried, bro. Rock's too wrapped up in his own world to deal with this. But this ain't about him. It's us, Oos. I need you to help take down Mutiny.
You need me? Can't rebuild the bridge you already burned. This isn't like when we were kids fighting over the TV remote. It's real.
I know, but I wish it was that simple. Back then, we could throw down and be good after. All it took was a quick scrap and we're straight.
Yeah, I'd beat you up until Mom turned the hose on us.
Beat me up? Big bro, I remember laying you out until she cooled us off.
Is that right? Well, Mom ain't here now, and I got time before the show starts. How about we get in the ring and see who really needs saving?
Oh, it's on, Oos.
Yo, that felt right. Like old times. Clearing the air with the fight. Felt good putting all that stuff behind us.
For real, man. And hey, I'm sorry for not having your back with all that family stuff a few months ago.
Nah, I wasn't even upset about that. I was angry about, well, something. You know, I can't even remember what it was this time. Are you sure you weren't mad at me?
I don't think so. But maybe. Look, with our history, I'm sure one of us had heat with the other one for a legit reason.
Well, it's squashed now. And you know, if we can show up in the ring together, take on Mutiny side by side, maybe Rock will realize that it's time to put family first, not just the cash flow. That would really put the nail in Mutiny's coffin.
Yeet. But first things first, we gotta get our groove back. Let's line up a tag match. Knock off any rust.
I'm down, Oos. Let's remind everyone why we're the baddest tag team in the game.
And look who's back. Jay and Jimmy Uso together again.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso.
If the Usos have truly wiped their slate clean, the tag team division might need to buckle up. These brothers at peace means chaos for everyone else.
Indeed, Saxton, but with the Usos, it's only a matter of time before they're at each other's throats again. Enjoy the peace while it lasts. It never seems to stick for long.
The Usos' next chapter starts now. Over 600 pounds of pure destruction.
You're right about that, Cole. Akam is a former freestyle wrestling champion on the Canadian national team for over a decade. Razar, a former kickboxing world champ and professional mixed martial artist. These two know how to hurt people.
And here we go. While we don't know exactly what sparked this Usos reunion, given their history, it must be something significant.
Absolutely, Michael. These brothers have had their share of conflicts, and it'll take more than just an olive branch and a greeting card to keep them on the same page.
And if they're not, we could be looking at a very short-lived reunion. Razar laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. I can't believe what we just saw.
I can't believe that didn't miss. Kick to the abdomen and follow through with the uppercut.
What a headbutt. And he gets set back into the ring. Right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Referee in the way.
There it is, the people's punch.
Up and over. Getting tossed out of the ring like that could do some long-term damage. I hope they're okay.
Uh-oh, the dive! Toss caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the... From the top. Whoa, look out. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
stepping out of the ring. A consistent attack here from Jay.
Yeah, Jay has all the wheels turning now.
Fist right on the temple.
Akam avoids the attack.
Jay puts a stop to that.
Jay managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Yeah, Uso able to momentarily stop the bleeding, but will he also gain command of this match? And gets set right into the corner.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Oh, what a response.
Vicious enziguri.
Rezar getting worked on right now.
Yeah, Rezar needs to rethink his strategy fast.
Indy counters.
Taking his time, preparing to attack. Spear! Terrible position for Akam.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex.
Back suplex into the neck breaker.
This has to be it.
He's getting on his feet, vulnerable to what's coming next. Tag is made. This could be the beginning of the end. Jimmy and Jay lining it up. Here it comes. 1D. One and done. There's no coming back from that.
And the cover.
No, kick out. He kicked out. He actually kicked out.
Hard to imagine there's much left in the tank.
These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point.
Taken head over heels.
And into the turnbuckle he goes. He just peeled to the other side of the ring.
But
Shoulders down! Got it. There's the winners of the tag match.
Here are your winners, the team of Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso.
Jimmy and Jay have put Akam and Rezar into the newly reopened Uso Penitentiary.
The Usos are showing that their bond is as strong as ever. It's day one-ish. Oh.
WWE Universe. You just saw the return of the Usos, and we lit up that ring. Ain't nobody can throw down like we do. But tonight was about more than just a reunion. It's about sending a message.
You know it, Us. We put our issues aside because there's a bigger battle to fight against mutiny. But if we're gonna win the battle, we need the heaviest hitters. So I'm calling you out. Rock, where you at, man? You out there making movies, chasing that spotlight? While we're here fighting to save the company that made you. It's time to come back down to earth and pick a side, cuz.
But it's not just the final boss. We need every single superstar out there. Mutiny thinks they can break us down, turn us against each other. We're not having it. It's time for all of us in WWE to come together. Shut them down.
Survivor Series is coming, and it's our chance to show the world what we're really about. We're calling everyone to the front line. Let's make a stand together.
So let's lace up, step up, and throw down. It's time to shut down mutiny. Remind them and everyone else, when you mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
Yeet!